So the first thing says Nick DeSimone changed her profile picture into the little Asian lady, right? The
So
next
good.
picture is your current profile picture.
Very cool.
The picture after that is the pedals plugged into the hot dog. that's the next, and that's it.
Those ones where you've got like a monster loogie.
Those are good.
Yeah, and I love how no one fucking told me anything about that.
We didn't know.
Oh, you guys were looking at me the whole time.
We had some logistical issues with figuring out who was backlining. It was
Just a
very
little-
funny.
just a
But
little.
shout out to Z's, they were good.
Yeah, they were awesome.
yeah,
They were
they
really good.
They were
yeah.
super
You guys
nice
were
and
great.
and
Oh yeah.
fun. We just had like just like a I don't know whose stuff is where situation. All right, kids, we're rolling.
We're reading
and it's
our- we're reading our
happening.
fortunes.
Oh, we're reading
And
fortune cookies,
we're reading
baby.
our fortune cookies. This is Rock
All right,
Bottom with the
Pete.
Mighty Fall, and it's whatever fucking episode this is. And Caruso's having a sick day, so I'm running the board. I hope it works. I hope it's fine. I hope it's okay. It probably will be. But we got the little PF Chang, so we're gonna read our fortunes.
So mine is your experiences this week will make all sense within the year.
Mine is fucking empty.
No, is
No,
it really?
it's
No,
not.
turn
Turn
around.
around.
Turn
Turn
around.
Oh,
Jesus
fucking
fucking
asshole.
Christ. Really, bro?
You asshole.
oh my God! I will discover an unexpected treasure this week.
I think I know
Well, you
what
quit
it
your job,
is.
so that'll do it.
Yeah,
the
well.
treasure is that I quit my job.
The
The treasure is new employment.
Spoilers.
Mine says
yeah.
you will soon find more adventure in life, and considering the fact that I have a second kid on the way, that probably sounds about right.
That sounds about right.
No, I'm all right.
Cool.
Cool.
So,
Thanks, PF Change. Sponsored
Yeah.
by PF Change.
thanks, Planet Fitness Changs. Very cool. I'm gonna
Cool restaurant, high prices.
or ASMR and our cookies now. Yeah. So this is what happens when Caruso's not here to rein us in.
Oh, it's me a mess.
Oh, I'm gonna listen back to this episode and
It's just-
fucking hate
oh,
this.
it's gonna be terrible. It's just time for fucking fortune cookies and I don't know bullshit. I guess.
Fuck me,
Man,
man.
we're chewing the mic. He's slamming shit on the table. He's going to hear this and then kill us.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Is he going to mix this?
Yeah. Yeah.
Fuck you, Dad.
This is,
Pretty much.
That's not my fucking job.
It's not my job either. I have no idea how any of this shit works.
I've got enough hats on. I'm good.
We know how it
Fair
works,
enough.
but we just don't care. We I wear enough hats, and most of them are backwards.
That's true.
So you know.
I've been doing the front lately. I've been doing the bun. That's why. But I do well with the back. I look
Your
good with
boyfriend's
the
gonna have
backwards
something to pull on, doesn't he?
up. Hey man, it's 2024. You never know nowadays.
It's a spectrum,
Never
baby.
know.
Find out about your bodies.
Like I said, man, you
All
got
right.
to take me to Nate's wedding. You were gonna bring a guy anyway.
It's funny because Brian and I were talking about that last night because we're off dates, and literally he was like, "Hey, do we get plus ones?" He's like, "Fuck no." Literally, fuck no.
no.
You know Nathan.
I love
you
Nate.
don't know him.
I don't.
But he's
I
got
love
that
Nate.
that dry just stares into you with through your dead eyes.
He's very similar to Caruso.
fuck.
Yeah,
Now
he's
that
very
you
similar
say
to
that,
Caruso.
It's weird.
But he's a little bit more talkative, but he's about
Not by
same like
fucking
mannerisms
much,
though.
man.
Or at
Not
least with
by-
me, I don't know. I always have good
Not
conversations
by
with Nate.
much. I mean, he is so, but it looks like his bride, Jacqueline, her side of the family seems pretty cool. So we're looking forward to that. So
Nate, he's going to be looking for the girls.
no, literally,
Zach's going for the bridesmaids.
no, literally,
Or the groomsmen. I don't fucking know.
We're doing the practice of the rehearsal, and there's this really elderly woman. It was Jacqueline's grandmother. It had to be mid-80s at least, and she leans over to Joey and I, Joey Strosio, buddy of ours, and she's like, "You guys know this is gonna be a dry party," and just starts snickering at us. We're like,
The hell it is, lady.
Well, it is if she's old enough.
How about so?
Yeehaw.
So
That meets your 45-year-old cutoff, though. You got some...
yeah, I know. I'm gonna have to kind of figure that one out a little bit.
Boy,
So-
we're going to hear some fucking stories this weekend.
I mean, it's an open bar, liquor included. This is a liquor open bar
Oh,
too,
no.
so it was by design. I think Nate even told me this was for us, like Brett, Joey, and I, because
Fucking Gilf Hunter Ruggiero is gonna be
Hanging at the open bar.
hey man,
in full
who knows?
effect.
Who
Holy
knows? Who
shit,
knows? So,
brother.
but no, we'll be there very early in the morning tomorrow, and to sit there and I guess there's a pool. Like Nathan said, like bring a bathing suit if I wanted to. That's what he said.
Hey,
I guess.
sounds nice.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll figure it out.
Yeah, fucked up. You didn't invite me.
It's a Rehoboth.
I want a party.
Yeah, it's
See,
definitely
that's
a
why
party.
I said if he had a +1, I would have just gone and crashed Nate's wedding.
What the fuck?
well,
I just quit my job. I want to celebrate.
Yeah, I know. Well,
So wait,
shout
let me
out
ask
to
you a
Nate's
question.
wedding.
Let me ask you a question. Is Alicia going?
Oh my God! So here's the thing about that.
Is she's going?
She is pissed.
She's going?
We just got to take separate cars.
She's going?
Yeah, Alicia. Yes.
Cool. That means you get a +1.
No,
That's what I hear. You get a +1.
No, because Joey and Alicia are supposed to go together, but now Joey's going to be here fucking 9 a.m. with us. You know, she's not coming at 9, and she has nothing to do with the wedding party. So she's all ticked off right now. You know, Alicia. She's all.
Well, that sounds like you get a +1.
I'm always a +1, baby.
Listen, I've been around for most. I've been around more than most of the people at this wedding, probably. So
I don't know. I don't know.
I say I count as a spouse.
I don't know anyone else. By the way, no one else I know. There's no one else. I even asked Nathan, so is there anyone else from the past? He's like, nope. So it's just literally me, Brett Strosio, Joey Strosio, Alicia, the bride and groom.
I want pictures of the chow.
I heard it was buffet.
Send me. Oh,
Style.
even
I don't
better.
know what,
I
don't know
like some food
what.
pics. Food pics.
I forgot to ask that. We are getting a platter for lunch,
That sounds nice.
so hopefully it's good. You know, platters can always be. Those are true hit.
That bitch is coming from Subway.
That probably is.
Maybe.
Quite honestly. So,
Ooh, brother.
but we got cigars ready. We got drinks. But we got to pace ourselves. It's gonna be hot tomorrow. It's gonna be humid.
Oh, yeah,
God,
brother.
those suits. Oh my God, we're gonna smell like ass. Fucking Italian grease right here, baby.
Oh, we got those lunch meat jeans kicking around
Oh yeah.
in these parts here, brother.
yeah.
Well, you got your
But the venue
fucking
looks
acid
nice.
sweat.
Oh, it's
You'd burn through the suit.
it's so. Oh my God,
But
it's
the
so.
venue looks nice. So
Yeah, I probably got honestly. If I check my one formal wear, I probably got like corrosive. I probably got sweat burns in the pits, man. I probably got holes in it from just like dude. I was putting I was changing strings up for the InSpirit gig. You've seen my black Eclipse, my number one. All the hardware on that was gold at one point.
Oh, corroded as fuck,
Like,
dude.
when I got it, it was like, I mean, that guitar was like it barely got played when I got it.
Yeah.
Most of the hardware is chrome now. I have now sweat off like bridge tailpiece, all of the shit in the back. I have sweat the gold off of it.
It's fucking incredible.
So when you borrowed my bass to do the little home the house show with Traverse,
Yeah, you're probably missing some patches.
no, I saw it because I was testing it out
There's a
for
big
a show.
smear
Just a
of-
big smear mark
Well, dude,
where his arm
The
is
patented forearm smear. You
When
can
I-
tell where I've
I'm
been.
like, Nick, what the fuck?
Well,
leaving
dude,
like a-
so when I
leaving
brought
a
the
snail trail.
when I brought the fucking dime to our buddy Trevor to swap the pickup out on it,
Yes.
I took I picked up the guitar and like when Trevor put it in the right light, all you saw was just a gigantic forearm mark. And I was like, "Oh right, Nick is the last one that played this."
Yeah. So we found his trademark. We found your trademark.
Yeah.
We finally found it.
Oh
It's
yeah,
not. It's not the music. It's not your tone. It's just a nasty
it's the
sweat.
sweat.
patch
Yeah.
On our,
definitely.
our instrument.
Steve Vai
There's
has
your
the
legacy.
Steve Vai has the handle in his guitar body. Nick is gonna have a forearm slot.
The best part of it was
Yeah.
it was perfectly. When you play, you can see it's like
You-
it's
you
literally
can tell where-
this.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's.
Holy
Yeah.
shit! Like
it's very funny.
it's trademark. You gotta trademark that shit.
I'm disgusting.
I mean,
I'm just glad my arms don't sweat like that. I sweat from my face a lot, but my arms don't sweat that much. I definitely was like dripping sweat on the V at
Yeah.
InSpirit.
Oh, I'm full blown the whole way.
Yeah.
Just full body like filth.
there's a photo of me at the old Alchemy, which is the old Jerkies,
Yeah.
the upstairs, where I think your mother took it. Where it was one of our early shows, where it was the Friday night fucking matinees, where there's no AC in the middle of July.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, dude.
Literally, you could just see the sweat glistening in my arm. My hair is soaked, covering my face. I look like a badass, in my opinion. But those are few and far between. I probably lost 10 pounds doing that
Those
show.
ones where you've got like a monster loogie hanging out of your face.
Those are
where-
good.
Yeah, and I love how no one fucking told me anything about that.
We didn't know.
Oh, you guys were looking at me the whole time.
We weren't
Not
staring at the
at
quality
all.
of your nose. So
Not
we were fucking.
in the least bit looking at you. It's like an adrenaline.
Those
blackout
photos will never
for
see the
that-
light of day,
that-
by the way.
That half hour.
That wasn't the photo. That wasn't the one where Mike had a broken foot, right? That was before that.
I think
No,
might
it
have
was.
been.
It was.
Was it that one?
That
Yeah.
wasn't. That wasn't the Maylene show. No, it was not. It was.
No, mainly he had the broken
Yeah.
foot. So it was before that. It was
What
before
was
it
the one
broke.
before?
Yeah.
What was our last Palladium show before? the-
Riffsgiving.
It was
Yeah, must
Riffsgiving.
have
That
been.
was
Yeah.
last year. Yeah. Okay.
Must have been.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
We'll never. No one of you guys will ever see those photos.
They're good. We'll put them up.
Fuck off.
That's gonna be the thumbnail.
I have a persona to maintain.
Caruso.
Yeah. Oh.
Caruso thumbnail.
Yeah. Note for
It just
Caruso
no,
in
right
post
across the screen.
to kick that one right up there.
The fucking
All the edits he's going to make
the
on this damn
Ruggiero
thing.
fucking
Oh, yeah.
loogie.
Fuck.
I'm into it.
Oh, incredible.
I'm into
Good
it.
stuff.
Let's do it. That's it.
Yep.
Does smell good. The PF Chang's.
Yeah.
It's true.
Little Planet
Oh,
Fitz
that was a-
change.
yeah,
Yeah,
That
where's
was
the
a weird
closest
transition.
one? You could say.
Providence.
What, in the mall?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's,
So
it's the only
hold
one.
on. So DoorDash will literally go in the mall.
No, it's outside.
No, it's ground level.
Oh, is that
It's like
around-
Cheesecake
oh,
Factory.
Okay.
you
Oh,
can
yeah.
walk right in. Yeah.
Fair enough. Okay.
I mean, realistically, they would though.
They probably would.
I mean,
No, they. I know that they have because I've gotten. I have ordered mall sushi from the sushi place.
How the hell was that?
Pretty good.
Don't yeah.
rest in peace,
Yeah.
Fuji-chan, man.
I thought I was gonna. I was a little worried. I'm like, I might get dysentery from this.
Oh, yeah.
But
Scurvy.
no, it was good. It's good. You know what? I do like. That's my one risky food behavior is like getting sushi from places that I shouldn't get sushi.
you do that a lot.
Yes, like
You
the
do that a lot.
when we were at Guitar Center, there's a hibachi place that's in the plaza, and we would that was kind of like everybody's like lunch spot a lot
gone
of the
now.
time. I know that's crazy.
Poor cook.
But they what's he gonna do?
I don't know.
But they they did have sushi like in the back of the buffet, and I've definitely gone in there like paid for the buffet, just gotten sushi, and there was definitely a time where I was very hungry. I'd rolled in there like wicked fucking hungry, and I'm going to town on this buffet sushi, and the guy at the making the sushi was looking at me a little bit like. We made eye contact, which was like not good. And
Don't look at me.
he gave
Don't
me a
look
look
at me.
like, "Are you sure you want to do this, dude?" Like,
Good cut. I saw that. That's okay. I'm sorry. I was observing this whole thing.
Fly got in. Julia smoked it with one of those like electric tennis rackets.
Oh, is that what it
Those
was?
fucking
Yeah.
things work, bro.
Oh, we got some
Fuck yeah.
fucking we got some murder going on.
Hell yeah.
Those are sick. That's fun.
We're all
Rock
dead.
bottom with the rock bottom with the mighty fall, where you
We're-
get podcasts, funnies, and murder.
I mean, we're all dead on the inside anyhow. So
Oh yes,
I was
brother.
dead when I got here.
Yep. This is an amount of espresso that Mike will kill me. So.
You know, you say that, man, but I've seen Ryan down an unholy amount of like just straight espresso.
Holy shit, wrong hole.
No such thing, baby.
I remember when I was, I think it was like staying up or something. I tried the whole thing, like the big 18-ounce Red Bull, still
yeah,
passed
brother.
out in 10 minutes. Brett was impressed. Like he literally shook me awake, and I was like,
Oh,
"Holy
yeah,
shit."
man. Yeah,
Like that
I'm-
delirious fucking.
I'm sleeping full on
Yeah.
on a payload of research chemicals, like easy, dude.
Yeah, this is number 3 today.
That's not
so-
good. That's
no, it's
isn't,
not good
It shouldn't
either.
be that way.
No.
Probably why I'm shitting my
I always
pants,
worry too. Like when I go to the doctor, there's always that little bit of me that's like, oh, check your heart, whatever, and I just feel like,
have heart murmurs
today's the day. Like, he's gonna tell me like, hey, you're gonna fucking die, dude.
You're drinking too much.
But no,
shit.
and I'll ask him sometimes too. I'll prompt him. He doesn't bring it up. I'm like, how's my my heart and stuff? And he'll be like, oh, you're healthy as a horse, brother. You're good.
Fuck.
Shit.
If you say so.
Hell
Dude,
yeah,
I-
brother.
I
Dan,
guess,
usually they
man.
brace it when
Yeah.
they say bad news.
Hey there, kids. How's it going? This is Nick D from the Mighty Fall, and just because we're not playing shows, that doesn't mean that you shouldn't be buying a motherfucking T-shirt. You should buy a T-shirt or a CD or whatever else we have in the merch store. It's themightyfall.bigcartel.com. It's a Big Cartel address because we're too cheap for a real domain name. And you could take that to the bank, and if you buy a T-shirt, we might be able to afford a real domain so we can have a merch store that doesn't have Big Cartel at the end of it.
Sir, what size shirts do you have?
Fucking all of them. I hope. A few of them. I think we're out of larges.
So is it true that we don't have any fat guy stuff?
Quite the contrary. We actually have a lot of fat guy sizes. Have you listened to our band? It's music for big fat guys.
That's why we have no shirts.
Girls don't like this shit. That's why we have 3XLs. Buy a T-shirt. Yeah.
Hey, okay, so help me out with this because I was at work today. This is a bullshit episode, so whatever.
Yep.
What was Crew posting about T-shirts and then your face?
Oh, dude, Nick
Oh,
has,
somebody
Nick
made
has,
So
it.
someone hacked you.
Nick has
No,
a
I didn't
doppelganger.
get hacked.
No,
It
no.
was
So you have a true
A
doppelganger.
spam
Yeah,
account.
yeah.
One of those
Okay.
like impersonator spam accounts.
Okay, I was
Yeah,
very
Nick got
confused.
one.
That means
Dude-
I made it, baby.
Okay.
Dude, Dan from Autumn's Ashes was saying that he has like 12 of them, dude. Like, there's so many of them out there.
So how did Joey
But I'm
find
a.
it?
But
So
when
he got
you,
tagged in a comment because I got it too.
yeah.
And that's how I found out about Dan's. 'cause
When
I
you
got
scroll
tagged in the
back, I'm
same
like
thing.
a little like Korean lady.
Yeah.
Which will
Made my
send
day.
that Caruso. Put that on the video.
Nothing makes my
That
day.
would be actually really good.
Of
That's a good one.
My thing, and then
But it's
you know,
the whole
the little Korean lady that I am on the inside.
But it's the story progression, right? So the first thing says Nick DeSimone changed her profile picture, and it's a little Asian lady, right? The
So
next
good.
picture is
Perfect.
your current profile picture.
Very cool.
The picture after that is the pedals plugged into the hot dog. that's the next, and that's it. And that's it. Like that's.
my God,
I mean,
yes.
for what it's worth, fair. Like that's kind of like a Nick story progression.
Yeah.
It's like right, like something stupid and dramatic, and then you, and then hot dog. So it's
Yeah.
like that's fair. But like the fact that those were the ones that were chosen was just absolutely fucking
really
top tier,
really
buddy.
getting to the root of it.
Yeah,
I like that
they
everybody's-
understand you more than everybody else.
Yeah, I do like that everybody's got me kind of clocked at this point. It's good.
Pretty much. It's not a bad thing.
You know, you go your whole life, you want to feel seen by people, and they just like,
Boy, did they see you.
oh, these guys really get it.
Out of all the shit they could have taken from your page, that's the one they
Yeah,
picked is the
this
fucking hot dog.
this like Korean spam account really clocked me right.
Hilarious, dude. That shit is that I actually like cackled at work in my office.
Oh yeah,
Before I sent that over.
Very
I was
good
like, this
stuff.
is the best shit I've ever seen. I sent it to the A7X chat too. I was like, oh, Nick's got one too.
Nick's got one too.
Dan's like, oh, dude, fucking glow up.
that's so good.
You should reach out to him and say, fuck you, pay me.
yeah, really.
Pretty much.
I know.
That'll be the true
My fucking likeness, dude.
yeah.
Come on, you know that's
NILs, man. Name, Jesus Christ. Name, image, likeness. If I can say it right. Fuck.
yeah.
Fucking too
I'm
funny.
expensive, brother.
Very much so.
Don't get it twisted.
That's right. Would you say?
Easy saying, brother. Hulk Hogan will come for you.
Yeah. What was it say that we are? We're salesmen at the end of the day. We're just hawking t-shirts.
Yeah,
That's
I mean,
all we
you know,
really are
yeah,
doing
what's-
at the end
what's-
of the day.
Salesmen that play music.
What is a band if not a t-shirt retailer that plays songs?
Attempt to play songs.
We're a t-shirt sales company with
Yeah.
cool fucking background radio.
Yeah, let's call it what it is.
Speaking of, we just played a show.
We did.
We did.
Did
Yep, with In Spirit,
Yes.
aka Vanna, kind
Yes.
of.
Kind of.
Nice time. Very good.
It was.
I enjoyed it.
So
you played?
we did play.
Played some songs.
Play some songs.
We weren't even on first.
No, we weren't.
We're not.
I popped the cherry on that V finally, which was really
Yeah.
nice. And that was a beautiful
how
sentence.
how did it hold up? Do you think?
I want to give you a second. Let that sentence.
Yeah.
register
Oh,
that I
very,
just said
very,
before
ni-
I-
very nice. Yeah.
It was perfect flow. But
Andrew bought a fancy Gibson Flying V
Very fancy.
Down
while
in
he was in
Nashville.
Nashville, and it is fucking.
Oh, I'm gonna get to that
it
in a
is
second, too.
Fucking awesome.
it was great though. I think
Yeah.
it felt great
It
to
felt
play. Yeah, it felt great. I definitely have to get used to the extended body though, because I definitely ripped the microphone out of Caruso's kick drum at least 4 times
Good job.
Yeah.
because it got caught, and I would go like to move and just pull it with me.
Yeah.
Good.
I
Did the
kept-
guy go up there and keep fixing it?
No,
or-
I did.
No,
I fixed
what
it,
a nice,
I fixed it
what a
while we
nice
were playing
guy.
because it wasn't like out of the range where I couldn't like push it back in. With
Oh,
my
the
foot.
feet. Oh, okay. I
Yeah.
thought that when you ripped it, like got flown.
No,
flown
it was just
across
like
the
it'd be
stage.
like this
Okay.
in the kick drum, and I'd like pull it this way, so I'd just like tap it back in.
Gotcha.
So it was fine. But I definitely did that more than once. I thought I was going to hit Mike more than I did, but surprisingly I didn't.
I mean, the
But
stage.
great
was-
guitar.
Yeah, the stage was, I think, sufficient. It was big.
Yeah. The poles in it.
Yeah, that's the biggest thing with that stage, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
I forgot
it
the
is
poles.
awkward.
It
I
is, yeah.
definitely like
There are much better spots for the support beams.
I like hit the poles a couple of times for sure.
Yeah.
Just full on like forgot they were there.
They
done
legit
that.
like listen. I understand building structure and shit like that, but they can.
I
Literally,
don't.
the two poles that are on the stage, they literally could have just moved them.
Take
to
them
the
out.
right.
It'll hold up just fine.
They could have moved them slightly to the right and left to the edges of the stage, and it would have been 100% fine. I mean, yeah, great. Like they have the power on them, fine. But
Yeah, it was just odd because I would like try to move around the stage. I have to like walk around the post, like holy shit,
Yeah,
and
it's
never
just-
like that.
Excuse me.
So
sir.
Nice time though. Very
it
fun.
was.
We had a
We
good
sounded
time.
great.
That was the first
Yeah.
time playing the Met.
Yep,
For us,
our
at
first
least.
time. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounded great. From I mean, I couldn't hear it, but you know, the sound.
Yeah, I lost an earplug during sound check.
Oh, so you lost your
always
You lost
good.
it during sound check.
I lost it during sound check.
What
Yeah.
the fuck, Nick?
Yep.
What were you doing that caused you to
Fell
lose it during
out.
sound?
Stop
You know,
having big ears.
I think you're wearing earplugs wrong.
I lose them. They fall out, and I lose them. And that's the thing is like they're either black or clear. So those come out. They hit like either a dark room or a dark stage or both, and they're fucking gone. And that's it. So
They're
what
like
do you-
pigs. They just disappear.
yeah, they're fucking donezo. So I think I just need to get like molds. Knowing me, I'll lose those too.
Well,
Those
look,
are-
you know
those
what?
But they'll
I-
at least stay in my fucking head.
I mean, those could be expensive, but it's worth it.
Yeah,
I
mean, you know
but
what?
they'll
Yeah.
stay in my head. That's the thing.
At this point, because Dan has a whole like in-ear monitor rig that we're gonna get to use for the Avenge thing, which is really cool.
Yep.
Very excited to pick his brain on that. I've been torturing him about it. But I'm gonna just go out and buy like the 215s, and then just probably buy like the same type of like personal little like X Vive thing that Crusoe has.
So so
'Cause I
how
don't-
you guys are way more in tune this time? How did Caruso feel about the in-ear? So that was his first time
He
using
said
them.
that the mix was like less than favorable. But he could hear, like he could get by, and his playing showed it. I mean, he sounded great.
Yeah, that's true. He did sound great.
He was right on with everything.
Yeah.
There was no like time issues. Like
Yeah.
everything was fine.
Dan, my buddy Dan, was and he's not even a metal guy, but he was like, "Wow, you guys are tight. You guys
Yeah.
sound awesome."
Yeah,
You know?
so it definitely helped him a lot. I like kind of kept like if you watched the like any footage back, like I kept going over to him and like facing him, and be like, "Can you hear me?" Like, and he just yep.
Oh, okay.
And he-
Okay.
he's good. Yep. Okay.
I just
Awesome.
stare at him.
So like I kept checking on him
Menacingly.
like to make sure he was good and he was fine. And I made sure like before we started playing, like Nick test, like I tested to make sure that like he could hear both of us good.
Yeah.
Like I said, the mix itself, he said could have been a little bit better, but you know what? That'll come with time for him.
It's the first
like
time.
as
yeah.
he knows what he wants to hear, he'll be able to like direct the sound guy a little bit better. But I mean, it clearly made a difference. You know,
It was almost kind of a shit show in the beginning because the first band, and they were great guys and gals. They from Indiana.
Ohio.
Ohio,
A couple
close
of them
enough,
were.
yeah.
We had some logistical issues with figuring out who was backlining. It was
Just
very
a little-
funny.
just a
But
little.
shout out to Z's, they were good.
Yeah, they were awesome.
They were
really good,
They
yeah.
were super
You guys
nice
are
and
great.
and
Oh, yeah.
fun. We just had like just like a I don't know whose stuff is where situation with them.
I feel like I kind of remember Auburn from back in the day, but like
I definitely
not
played with them
really.
a few times.
Maybe I did too. I don't know.
I knew them when I was growing up in high school in the the Taunton scene.
I think there might even be. I don't think it's on this wall behind me, but I definitely played like the old jerk.
I was to say the old
like,
jerkies. That sounds about right.
Maybe even Club Hell with them.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, I'd have to look back at like
Couple
some
of
old
times.
flyers and stuff. I might have played with them at some point. I mean,
Probably they were around.
yeah,
sure.
The name when I saw the name come up, it definitely looked familiar, but I can't like put my finger on.
We
it.
were kind of. I was kind of broing out with a couple of them after we played.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, they were pretty jammed up on us. So
cool.
and likewise,
Yeah.
and I'm telling
Yeah,
you
they're
this right
awesome.
now,
They're
cowbell
great.
shit, it's coming back, baby.
It's coming back. We're gonna be at the front.
I'm gonna that's it. As and when because trends are cyclical and the 2000s are back in because new metal's hot, which means that the mid 2000s are so close, and that means that when cowbell stuff is cool again, we can say that we were.
First.
Ahead of the
we were
curve.
trailblazing pioneers that were like 5 years ahead of the curve and just
5 years too early.
Listen, man. The mid 2000s can go one of two ways. It can either go cowbell, yeehaw shit, or it can go like Avenged Bullet.
I was gonna
Atreyu
say
route,
that
'cause, like,
was the
that's
other
the
route.
same time,
Yeah.
same time frame. So it can go either way. I mean, I'm fine with that, whichever way it goes. But I'd like it to go our way.
We
That'd be
go
nice.
to late 2000s. You have
see.
the rebirth of thrash metal.
yeah.
Sorry, that's.
But
where
I
I'm
swear to
coming.
God, if we leapfrog all of that stuff and we just circle back around to fucking Gent again, I am putting a gun in my mouth.
You know, I saw a thing today.
100%.
You know how some bands they do like, oh, if you're a fan of this band,
You'll
And-
like this one, yeah.
right? Well, they did this. I'm not gonna say who the band was. It was
Do we know them?
You might not. I don't know. They're not local, I don't think, but they're like a fucking TikTok band.
Oh, okay.
And that's the only way I could think to mention it. But it's like,
Sure.
you know, they were like, oh, if you're fans of any of these bands, and then posted like every current band that's ever been popular ever that like are completely unrelated and
Yeah.
like don't sound anything alike.
Was it a bit though? Because that's funny.
No.
That's
No,
really
that's what fucked up about it.
That's so funny to
That
do
would be
though.
And what's
funny,
funny
yeah.
is like all of the bands that they listed, I'm like, cool, that's fine. You're not any of these bands. It was like Ice Nine, Falling in Reverse, Motionless,
Oh, wow.
God.
Knocked Loose.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
But like they don't sound anything like these bands
Right.
at all. So it's like I don't.
That's fucking bizarre.
I mean,
That's so-
if we did that, I'd be putting like Whitney Houston and Celine Dion and
yeah.
you know
Celine
like
Dion,
Michael
yeah.
Bublé and shit like that.
Yeah.
Just if you're
That's,
fans of them,
yeah,
you know,
if you're that should be a bit.
Yeah.
100%. That's a great bit.
we could start that. We could start
Yeah,
that. We could bring that
more
one
more ironic.
back. Yeah, I wish that it was ironic.
If you
'cause I feel
must,
like
if you must TikTok,
Yes.
do it ironically.
then do it for the bit. Please.
like I said, I wish that it was more ironic because the fact that it wasn't, and I know it wasn't, is what upset me.
Yeah.
So I was like, you fucking stop it.
Well, there's a good segue there.
Uh-huh.
So bands you may like that may not should be a band anymore.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, we thought is Linkin Park.
There we go.
Or
Yes.
Linkin Park.
So, per Caruso's request, he wanted us to talk about
Yes.
Linkin Park.
Which we could
And I wish
definitely
Mike was here for it because
I'm sure
I
he has a
really
lot
want
to
his
say. Yeah.
take on it, considering he's in paper cut. But
Yes, which is a cover Linkin Park tribute band. So
I'm gonna go out there. Listen, I don't give a fuck about the Danny Masterson shit. I don't give a fuck about the Scientology shit. I don't care. Vocally, she's just not the right choice. She's just not.
it's raw at least.
No, it's not. It's terrible.
I never say.
It's one of those things where it's like I don't understand. And Mike Shinoda's he's a mastermind, right? Like the guy knows the business. He knows what he's doing. He's been doing this for so long. He's a great songwriter, great producer.
I agree with that.
He should know that. Like he should hear that and be like, you know what, something's not right. And I don't understand how he can do that. And I think that that's why Brad Delson dropped.
Yeah.
I think that's one of the reasons why.
Yeah, that's
But
a
he's
guitar player.
he's
Yeah,
staying
yeah.
in the band though.
He's staying in the band, but he's not touring.
He's at touring, which
like
is,
I think he's just gonna be like a behind the scenes.
which
guy
by
now.
then are you really in the band if you're not touring? Because
Well,
that's
Hey,
I
he's
mean,
a writing
sure,
member.
yeah. Like, I mean, there's bands that do that, like
gas.
like Will Putney
Well, it's-
with Fit for an Autopsy.
He does that with a few people. doesn't he?
In just Autopsy,
No.
but that's a good example in like our world. But I mean, very famously, Brian Wilson of the Beach
Yeah.
Boys. He didn't tour with them
For a long time.
for very
No,
long
I
at
know.
all.
I just
before
fall-
he gave up.
Yeah, I fall in the Lemmy path.
Yeah.
A band is you go on tour, or
No,
you're
and that's-
with
no, and
your
that's fair.
guy. That's how I look.
That's
at
fair.
it. That's
I don't-
probably caveman way. Of
I just
thinking
think
it,
that
but,
song sucks shit.
Like I said, if it would
it's-
be if it was not a Linkin Park song, I would feel fine with it. I don't think that the song is bad, but it doesn't belong in the same category.
So was there any talk of changing the name? I don't know anything about
yes.
this. You
Yes,
probably know
there
best.
was.
There
So,
was okay.
I saw like some clips of an interview with Mike, and he was saying how they tossed around the idea of changing the name and doing something different, but to him, it just didn't make any sense. He was
because
like,
it wasn't gonna make as much money.
probably not. They're gonna make. I saw someone do the math, giving the average ticket price in the stadium runs that they're doing or the arena runs that they're doing.
It's only like 6 or 7 of them. And it's not that many.
Right, but they're
But,
still
yeah.
they're still gonna cash in about $8 million, not counting merch or anything
Yeah.
like that.
So I mean, it's a cash grab. Let's
Unfortunately,
kind of call this what it is.
you know what though? People said that about Pantera too, though.
Well, Pantera's not putting out new music.
That's true. They're
Right,
not. They're
but still,
definitely
but
not.
they,
They said they're
said
not
the
gonna do
same
that.
thing. They said the same thing. They were like,
Yeah.
Pantera getting back together. Like Phil just needs money. And
Yeah,
it's like, well,
but-
yeah, probably, but like,
But here's the thing: is making it a point to go on record being this is a tribute to,
Yeah,
to
that's
Diamond
true.
Vinny.
They call it
And
a celebration
and
of
for
Pantera.
people that
Yeah.
never got to see Pantera like us.
Yes.
You know,
I agree.
where we were just a little bit too young to like kind of to
We missed the window.
to be on that train. That's a little different than this is our new lineup. This
Oh,
is a
yeah.
this is new
But
music,
no, but my point is like they were
and having the
like,
music suck.
Like people were saying that they were coming back with a cash grab. Slayer coming back was a cash grab.
I mean,
even My Chem coming back was a cash grab too. Like
it is.
the My Chem one, I don't fully know about, but Slayer was not gone long enough for it to not be. Unfortunately,
Well, yeah, I mean,
know what I
but
mean?
they're all pretty candid about like the need to tour and that they're all kind of working class and like,
Yeah.
all that stuff. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
that's
But-
the thing. It's pretty nakedly a cash grab, and they're honest about it.
yeah.
They're saying well, that's what it is. Like we need
money.
to tour to like pay our mortgages and stuff.
Yeah.
You know, like that. And you know what? I mean, not for nothing. Sure, fucking okay. I mean,
It's fine.
honesty is
I'd rather be honest about it.
fine. That's whatever.
They are. I mean, they are working musicians at the end of the day.
right.
That's how they make a living.
Even though they are Slayer, like they are working musicians at the end of the day.
So let me be devil's advocate here. Yeah, I'm talking about one of my all-time favorite bands. So how about Alice in Chains?
Yeah. Well, you know what though?
And that seems different though.
Hang on, no. To me, that's also different because I
It just seems
what-
different.
What the fuck is his name?
Lane
No,
Staley,
no.
Can't
Jerry
try.
Control, Jerry Control,
Not the guy that got
William Duvall.
William Duvall. There it is.
Yep.
He sounds so much like Lane. That's what Linkin Park should have done.
And the thing is too, he's also been in the band at this point longer than Lane.
That's also true.
Crazy, isn't it? To think
and I mean,
about?
also-
Because what that first record with him was what 2011.
Yeah.
No,
think.
2009. That was Black Give Way to Blue. That's 09.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
that's
damn.
how.
So
it's
it-
been
yeah,
So it
15
was
years.
a
Can you
while.
believe
So
that?
I mean,
Yeah.
they were broken up for a long time. But
between. Yes.
I actually forgot about that record. I was
and
thinking
those
about the
records,
other
Great
one.
record.
and those records
Awesome.
are fucking good.
So
too.
I was thinking about fucking the Barney the Dinosaur record.
Those Devil Put Dinosaurs
That's what I
Here.
said, yeah.
Great record.
Yeah, that's
also,
great. Oh, great. Yeah, that's another
But
great
yeah,
record,
like
yeah.
he sounds great. Like the extra guitar factor too. Like he
It does sound
plays
like you can
guitar.
That's true.
It's different.
Yeah.
You know, it is like, and those records are good too. But that's because one of the main voices, the primary songwriter and lyricist
Yeah.
Is Jerry.
of the band, is fucking Jerry.
It was always that. I'm gonna say, but people did
So
say it
it's-
for Alice in
yeah.
Chains too. Was
so
a
it's
cash.
it's a
Yeah.
nice greased like transition where it's like, okay, well, there's still one of the voices in this is the same still.
Yeah,
which
like
I guess in the
voice
case of like,
Alice in Chains is the same.
yeah,
Yeah.
but I guess in the case of like, yeah, you still got Mike Shinoda, but like
the one thing
You
about
still got Mike Shinoda. You still
Yeah.
got Brad Delson writing music.
that
You still
doesn't.
got, like,
but that I mean, it doesn't feel.
Johan, I think his
it
name
does
is.
not feel inspired.
No, just-
No,
yeah,
it doesn't.
it doesn't.
It doesn't.
No.
I feel. My thing. No, go ahead.
You listen to Check My Brain and then you
Well,
listen
no,
to
that's
whatever
what I
the
was
fuck
saying.
that
Like when I
shitty
heard
song
Black
is called.
Is Way to Blue, it was like, oh my
Jesus,
god,
man.
it's like
Alice in Chains is
It's just
back, baby.
Alice in Chains is like darker.
Yeah,
It's
it
like,
sounds
oh,
like
shit.
these guys want to. It sounds like these guys
You can
want to
hear-
work.
You
Yeah.
can hear in the right. You just hear in the right.
Because
Yeah,
I mean,
really
Cantrell
good.
toured solo.
Yeah.
Like he
Yeah.
still does
Yeah.
with Greg from Dillinger and
He
Better
does, yeah.
Lovers.
Yeah.
Like
you
know,
there was purpose behind it.
There was,
and,
yeah.
and
he didn't have to do that.
The thing
Making
with,
a great record helps. So
the thing with the Linkin Park one, whenever a band comes back with with replacing a missing member, everyone automatically says it's a cash grab. They even said the same thing about Avenged with Portnoy. Everyone they always do it, right? It's a normal
Jason
fucking
Newsted
thing.
with Cliff Burn.
Yep, they got
It
it.
is what it is.
They
yeah.
got it. Even it was. There's always that like, oh, they're just doing it for the money. It's like
Changing.
okay,
Well, you know what though? That's the thing is changing your front man. Member
It's
changes. It matters less.
Yeah.
Changing a drummer. Changing a
unless you have like
guitarist or
a
bass
notable
player.
member like Dime or Sin or
Yeah.
like, or Jerry,
Yeah.
like something
Yeah.
like that. Like
Most guys not necessarily as irreplaceable. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Like, or you can get a different like
Get a
different vibe
temporary
or
replacement
whatever, or have a band that's a little bit more of like a revolving door or whatever.
it's also a lot easier to have somebody that can play drums like somebody else or play guitar like somebody else
Yeah,
than it is to
changing
sing like
your
somebody
front
else.
man is because that's also. I mean, just from a you know, just from a marketing perspective, from an aesthetic perspective, from a just people get familiar with the voice. You know, it's just that's just human psychology with,
Yeah.
with that stuff is people really latch on to voices like that. So that stuff is it's a harder hurdle to get over. And I mean, we know that.
I was
better
going
than-
to say
Yeah,
we
we
dealt
fucking
with
know
that
that
too.
also.
we know
Yeah,
that
yeah.
pretty well, I think.
we dealt with that.
You know,
But think about it. But you know what? All right. So let's use that as an example, right? Think about all the horrible.
just because it
fucking-
worked out for us.
Well, no, but think about all the horrible fucking auditions we had.
Oh God, yeah.
And how we landed on Mike. We
Yeah.
knew what we wanted. We fucking knew what we needed.
Yeah.
And we got it.
Took some time.
So
we got
you're
there.
going to tell me
Yeah.
that all of this fucking time with Chester, all of the history
When
that
he
they
died,
have,
2017,
2017.
he passed. Well,
yeah, I think it was 17. Yeah, it was like, Liana was like a newborn, I think.
7 years plus.
Yeah, it's been a while.
8, 9, 10, 11.
It's been a while.
Yeah,
Yeah, so it's
that's
been
a
a
long
bit.
time.
But like
Yeah.
you know, like I said, we got what we were looking for. We got what we needed, and you can't tell me that somebody that's been in the business as long as them. And now this is a group collective too, because they all looked at this and went, okay. It's Brad. It's either I think it's Johan.
Yeah.
the
Yes.
keyboard player. Like
Mr.
it's-
Hahn.
Yeah, the bass player too. His name escapes me at the moment. The drummer did leave. He's been disconnected from the band for a while. And Mike, and they all looked at each other and was like, "Yeah, no, this makes sense. I don't understand it. I just don't." Like you again, people are like ripping her apart because of like her religious shit and like the Danny Masterson thing. Like
Yeah.
apparently she's like a big piece of shit. I'm not including.
I mean,
any
it is
of that.
it is interesting that and not to get into this because obviously we don't fucking know, but it is the prevailing conspiracy theory about like Chester and like Chris Cornell and all these people is that they were murdered by Scientology. That's the
Right.
prevailing
I did remember
conspiracy
reading that.
theory.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
to
Yeah.
get someone who's a second generation, like born into Scientologist, is fucking crazy. And I did see somebody say, and with no founding or backing on this whatsoever, I'm just like, oh, I wonder if Mike Shinoda is a closet Scientologist.
Ooh.
What if he is?
He might be.
He could be.
Which again, we know what. Like I said,
But we don't
This
know.
is the
We don't
speculating
know.
wildly podcast.
I mean,
and we're going
listen.
fucking nuts now.
digging.
Scientologists.
I mean, it's a cult. It's crazy.
They're not smart, but like none of that even matters when you listen to the voice. Like it doesn't
The
It
music
just
comes
doesn't
out.
make
Yeah,
sense.
the music at the end is what's going to be
Right.
Makes
That's
or
the
breaks
most
it.
important thing, right? I don't give a fuck what you do in your personal time. Unless you're fucking killing kids and eating them like a cannibal, I don't give a fuck what you do, right? It's none of my damn business. But you can't sit there and say, hey, Linkin Park is back. But
different.
here's the thing. Linkin Park is back. However, now we have a female vocalist. Now we have a vocalist that can't sound like Chester even remotely. Not that she has to, but she can't even get there to try, right? When she tries, it sounds like that fucking comedian I just showed you,
Yeah.
right? So she can't even get close to what it should sound like. And because of that, they got to drop the key on all the songs. So all the songs don't sound right anymore.
That's right. They
Because
did
now
turn down
all the
half step.
fucking songs
Yeah.
are down half a step now.
they are.
So everything sounds fucked up,
Notice that.
right? And like,
I mean, bands dropping down live is nothing.
Oh,
new.
they've always- yeah, but
a lot of bands do that. I mean, Panic at the Disco is a big one for that too. But like,
Metallica.
if you have to do it with every single song, or almost every song, that's a problem. And one of Linkin Park's, or at least Chester's, like biggest accomplishments is that fucking scream and giving up, right? That fucking long ass fucking scream. It's like
Yeah, I
the
know.
42-second scream.
Yeah.
Fucking, that's like one of his biggest vocal accomplishments on that, at least in that time. So I saw a video of her trying to do that. She can't do it. She can't do it. She can't. She literally held the note half the time and then broke it up. Like, those are the things that you should be looking for because people are going to want that. The people that are like diehard Linkin Park fans, we're fine with the band coming back. We're fine with the band being different. But give us somebody that makes sense. Give us somebody that's going to fill the shoes as much as possible. Don't just give me a person that you hired to do the job. Because with somebody with a voice like Chester's specifically, and a sound like Linkin Park's specifically, you can't fake it.
What they were, I just remember reading that Mike was always looking for a female vocalist. But do you know if there's a reason why, or
Well,
just be different?
Probably just
I
looking to mix it up.
just
I
to
would
mix it
think.
up.
We're
No,
gonna
that's
mix it
what I
up, but
thought,
here's my thought, right? We know the internet, we know how the fucking world is, especially in music, right? Everyone's got a fucking opinion, everyone's got a keyboard. So like, if they got a male singer, the scrutiny would actually be worse
Probably.
than it is for Emily. It would actually be worse. Because at least with Emily, it's like, okay, she's not a guy. She can't quite do the Chester voice. She's just bad, right? So it's like, but with the guy, like if it's a guy, now it's like, okay, you're filling the shoes as much as you physically can. If you don't meet the mark, now we're really going to get you. At least with Emily, you know it's already starting different.
So you think it was a cop out in a weird sort of way?
I think it was. I wouldn't say it's a cop out. I would say it was that was a logical decision by the group to say like, we're gonna get shit either way. We might as well try something different while we have the chance. Because the other option is they get somebody that sounded exactly like Chester, and now they're
Which
stuck
you
in
never
the
wanna
same
get,
rut
yeah.
where Linkin Park has been gone for so long. They're not gonna like their last couple of records weren't good. Man, I didn't like One More Light and shit. I didn't like them.
No, that was darn.
I didn't like them. I kind of stopped. Like 1,000 Suns sucked. The Hunting Party was fine. One More Light sucked, and there was another one too that it had like Burn It Down and Castle of Glass and shit on it. I can't think of the name of the record, but
That was after.
there was
New
one
York.
after. No, it was one after.
Yeah, it was
it was the one after Thousand
Hybrid,
Suns.
New York, 1,000 Suns.
No, Minutes to Midnight
Minutes
was,
to Midnight,
was
yeah.
before Thousand
Okay,
Suns.
yeah.
Which I love that record. I think that's
That's
the peak,
actually
to be
not a bad
honest
one.
with you.
That's not a bad one.
You know, What I've Done, Bleed It Out, Give It
Yeah.
Up, In Pieces, all that shit. I think that's
That's okay.
their peak record. But, you know, they were already kind of out of touch with what Linkin Park's sound was holding on to. Obviously, they're the band. They can do whatever they want, but everyone expects something, right? You don't expect Deicide to come out playing Justin Bieber. It's not going to happen, right? So,
It's a hell of a comparison.
but it's true though, right?
Yeah,
Like
you're right, you're
if
right.
Deicide came out and Glenn Benton started singing "Boyfriend," you'd have some questions, right? All right then. So,
Radio.
all right then, Glenn. I'm sorry, but you know, so now that Linkin Park has been separated for so long, it's going to be so hard for them to grab onto what it was at the time. Not even getting back to the golden years that people are going to want. Everyone wants every band to go to their first record they ever heard. Everyone wants them to sound like Hybrid Theory again.
Like
Everyone wants
Puppets
fucking
with Puppets
everyone
with
wants Metallica
Metallica,
to sound like Master
Rust
of
in
Puppets.
Peace from Megadeth.
Yeah, Avenged
blah, blah,
City of
blah.
Evil. Like
Whatever.
everyone has that
Everyone
album.
has
They're
that.
like, "Oh, it's going to sound like that." No, it's not gonna. But like, even getting to One More Light, even getting back to that point, you're talking almost 10 years. That they're not going to hit that mark again. So it's
Is
like,
that-
all right,
album that old?
Just about, I think. Yeah.
Shit.
That was 07.
I haven't listened to anything after after Meteora.
One More Light
so-
was like 20. It
don't
was right
know.
before Chester died. That was the last record with him on it.
So 15.
I think it was
almost 10 years.
I think it was 14.
Okay, 10 years ago.
I'll fact check myself in a second, but I think it was 14.
That's 10
But
years ago.
like,
yeah, I
you,
think you're
like
right.
now would have been the perfect time for them to reinvent, which is what they're doing, which is fine. However, the voice they picked sucks.
Sucks, okay. I see where you're going at.
I 100% support what they're doing. Every band deserves to have their chance, but the person that they picked is just bad. Period. It's not the decision. It's not the band. It's the person that they chose is bad. If they put anybody else that could actually do the voice or close to it, or just had a decent voice in general, they'd be fine.
Nick, do you know any of her? Dead Sarah's her punk band. I know she comes from a punk background. You know
Is that what
anything
band she's from?
It's called
I have
Dead
never,
Sarah.
I've never heard a
them.
note of
Okay.
that band.
I have heard of them, but I don't know. I
I've
don't know if she
heard
was from
of them.
I do not
figured
know
you're
if
down
they
that
are
route.
any good.
Oh, so we're wrong on two
anything.
fronts. So One More Light was in May of 2017, which means Chester died in 18, I think. Which seems weird.
That's not right.
Oh no, he died right after that record came
Right
out.
after the record?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He died.
Because
yeah.
you always record the record.
July of
you-
17.
Yeah, you record the record.
I was
because
going to say I remember this because me and Caruso were at rehearsals to do a tour.
Tarby.
And
Yep.
and at rehearsals I think like somebody saw it. We were just having a phone break, having a fresh air. Like, oh my God, Chester! Whoa!
It was right after Chris Cornell too.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah. So that
a
was
month,
yeah,
couple months in between.
and that
Yeah,
was
it was like
20, and that
really
was
close, yeah.
definitely summer 2017 because
Yeah.
that was
Honestly,
like August.
I feel like the One More Light run for them was longer. I don't feel like it was like cut that short. I felt like they did more with that record. I don't know. Maybe I'm just
Guess not.
maybe I'm just fucking on my timelines. I guess, but
Yeah.
I was playing Pokemon Go at Slater Park when I found out
It
that he
sounds
died.
about right.
We
at that
we
time,
fucking we did like a hard break and pull over. We were like, what the fuck, dude? I haven't had a hard musical hit like that since the Rev died.
Sure. No, I don't blame you. You know, I mean, I like Linkin Park, but you know, I haven't really listened to them since Minutes to Midnight. That was what?
Yeah, 2009, I think.
Okay, so like by then I've already kind of
Sorry,
that was
2007,
2006. Yeah, it was high school. That was the last I really heard. I knew of them. It's just like you keep tabs on them, but I've already
Now I think I'm
outgrew
wrong.
that portion from it.
Now I think I'm wrong on that too, because they were the first concert I ever went to.
Oh yeah.
I think Chris
Yeah, May 14th. Wow, what the fuck? Is that the same day as One More Light? What the fuck? May 14th, 2007.
Oh shit! There
Oh,
you
May
go.
19th, 2017.
I mean, Chris Cornell hit me worse than
Oh, dude.
Chester.
I was
Nothing against both
on
of
my
them, but
way
that- yeah.
to see Soundgarden. Well, I was on my way to go
Yeah, he
work
was
at Rock on the
tour.
Range.
Yeah.
And I was at the airport. I was at JFK, and it was like 6 a.m, and my phone's blowing up. I'm going through TSA. I'm like, what? And it's a bunch of people just being like, "Did you see? Are you on the plane?" Like,
Yeah.
Oh
no.
shit! That was like he was one of my guys for sure. So yeah, they did a So of course I just was totally rocked by that one. But they did a vigil thing. They did all this like shit at the festival that I just
remember seeing the photos,
I didn't
yeah.
go.
I don't blame
I
you.
was at the festival. I left before any of that stuff, like where their set was supposed to be in the night, like they were supposed to close out one of the nights. Dude, I just went back to the hotel. I just like stared at the fucking ceiling.
Just can't
Like,
do it.
nah,
Can't do it.
I don't
Can't do
want-
it.
I don't
Nope.
want to do that.
Just replaying Black Hole Sun.
I do
Dude, I'm
not
telling
want
you,
to
man.
pretty much.
4th of July, baby.
Dude, I remember right where I was when the Rev died. Man.
Yeah.
Like, I cried. I'm not going to say that I didn't. I cried when he died. I was destroyed. Oh, absolutely destroyed when he died.
I'm telling you right now, whenever it happens with James Hetfield, do not, please.
I know.
You need to.
James is going to be a tough one. Anybody else from Avengers is going to be tough, and anybody from Green Day is going to be tough for me.
I'm getting excited. Think about it. I'm not going to think about it. We're not doing this. I'm already
gonna be
getting.
tough,
I'm
yeah.
already getting despair
But
already.
Chester was a hard one, and the other hard hitting one at that point was Paul Gray. That was the other hard, and
You know,
Joey
that
Jordison later on.
Yeah,
too, like,
the
but
Paul Gray one threw me off.
Yeah, that
Joey was a little.
Joey had like
He
some
was
kinda-
kind.
some
He
kinda
was.
sickness, I think.
Yeah.
He did. He had like
He lost a play.
it was like a spinal thing.
Yeah,
He
that's
was
why he
like
couldn't
getting
play drums
kind of.
anymore.
He
I
couldn't play
forget what
drums
it's.
for a
I forget
while,
what
yeah.
it's called, but it was like some kind of like nerve thing.
Yeah.
It was a nerve thing.
and he was like getting, I think, basically paralyzed. Like
He
over
was,
time,
but he
I'm
was
pretty
also
sure.
like he was fighting it too for a while. Like,
Yeah.
he started playing drums again. Obviously, he couldn't play like he did.
I forget what the cause of actual death was there, but because I don't know if it had anything to actually do with that.
don't remember, to be honest, but the Paul Gray one definitely threw me off too. And then nothing was worse than Ryan having tickets to Dio.
Acute traverse
Yeah,
mellitus.
yep, yeah.
It's a
some
neurological
kind
disease.
Yep.
Yeah, it affects your spinal cord and like your nerves and shit.
He died in his sleep. Age 46, July 26, 2021.
Oh, doesn't actually say why.
Damn, he was that young.
Yeah,
I keep forgetting how young those guys are. Well,
that's pretty crazy.
some of them anyway. But I saw an interview. I read an interview with Clown where he was like, we didn't have any like hard feelings with him. Like, there's a chance that like had things been a little different, like obviously giving his condition, like he could have come back to the band.
I saw that. That was recent. He just said that.
Yeah,
I
it was like
see
a
that
couple
part.
of days ago. I saw that.
I saw that too.
He was like, yeah, he very, very well could have come back to the band had circumstances obviously been different. Which, I mean, Eloy's cool, but I don't know if anybody saw Slipknot with Joey, but that shit was shit rocked.
I wouldn't.
I did not actually.
I did not either.
I have seen the entire lineup. I think I saw them with Paul. I think, and I definitely saw them with Joey.
What was on with Joey? Like what show?
Jesus.
Well, because he left.
I never actually
that
saw
was-
that.
What year did you say he died?
2021.
21. I think
Yeah.
it was.
But he left the band after the Great Chapter. Which
I didn't see them
No,
until
before-
around
no,
Great
before
Chapter.
No, it was
Chapter.
All Hope Is Gone. Oh, so
It
it
was
was
All Hope Is Gone.
08. Oh my God, that was high school.
Yeah, but when did he leave the band? Because I want to say
I think it was Paul who died in 2010. He left in between then and the Great Chapter because that's when
he
they
left
had,
in 2013.
Okay,
So
there
I
you
want
go.
to say it was 2011.
I'm going to guess Mayhem Fest.
Yes, it
Had to
was.
guess.
I got to
Yeah,
see
had
when
to be.
Slipknot played Mayhem Fest because I want to say it was. Oh, actually, 2012. I'm looking at it right now. 2000. Oh yeah, because that was the year with Slayer and Motorhead.
Oh,
Yeah.
Probably the last good one they ever had.
No, one of them. Actually, this is like Slipknot, Slayer, Motorhead, Anthrax, As I Lay Dying, Devil Wears Prada, Asking Alexandria, Upon a Burning Body. I mean, Whitechapel's on there too, but like, who gives a fuck? But yeah, that was Motorhead was the special guest that year. We didn't know who it was until we got there.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, they literally dropped the banner and everyone was like, "Oh my god!"
Yeah.
That's fucking cool.
Yeah,
That's
that was
really
so sick.
Fucking cool.
Yeah,
Like we were 100% sure it was going to be either Killswitch or Megadeth.
yeah.
Like that's where we were. We're
Yeah.
like, it's going to be one of them. It like especially being in Mass, like Killswitch only makes sense.
Speaking of Lemmy's death, sucked too. That was a Killswitch show in
Yeah,
Providence.
but so
I was there.
you guys were at Killswitch. No, was
I was
it
there.
Killswitch or Devil You
Yeah,
Know?
No, it was Killswitch. Definitely December 29, 2015. That was Killswitch.
Yeah,
It was Jesse. It was definitely Jesse.
yeah. I
Jesse
can remember
Jeff.
if it was which one it was
Yeah.
that happened.
Oh,
yeah.
dude, the amount of Jack and Cokes I was chugging at that point, I don't remember getting
Ooh,
home.
yeah.
Don't remember getting home.
Yep.
Don't do that. But yeah. So
I wasn't there, but I had my own drinks.
no, I know. I was there. It was myself and he who shall not be named.
Oh yes, the dead man.
Yes, the dead man.
the dead man.
The dead man. But no, that one sucked. That one sucked a lot. So
I went and sat in his chair at the Rainbow.
I'd love to.
yeah,
do
so that'd be
The,
cool to do. It's just for shits and
love to
giggles.
do that.
Following year, so a little while later. But
Yeah.
yeah.
But still, I mean,
yeah,
I'm sure it still smelled like him.
probably. yeah.
Marble Reds.
Whole place is a
and
little stinky, to
Jack
be
Daniels.
honest.
Yeah.
That's
But
what
that
I
can't-
really need.
I can't imagine that place doesn't have a distinct scent to it.
Oh
considering-
yeah,
It's the Rainbow.
it's kind of fucking,
It's kind
it's a
of-
fucking dump.
yeah.
But
Yeah.
you know,
It's a dump. If you want to meet people, that's where you go, though.
hell yeah, brother.
Fucking Vinnie Paul, he was there all the time.
Huh?
Fucking Lemmy was there all the time.
was on
Some
the
buddies of
Sunset
mine
Strip.
met Marilyn Manson over there.
Yep.
You know, fucking cool place.
Nobody cool was there when I went.
That would be my luck.
Not a fucking soul. I mean, it was still cool. Whatever. I sat in the Guns N' Roses booth. I was like, wow, so many guys got weird groupie blowjobs under this fucking table. I should not be sitting here. I'm not up on my shot.
Blowing jobs and blowing lines.
Hell yeah, brother.
Speaking of which, anybody listen to anything cool lately?
no.
I mean, we heard the
back to our usual.
I saw. Yeah. Well, I heard the Many Eyes new song.
Yeah, they do Many Eyes record. Yeah.
I've heard the record. Their new single. That was really good.
The Many Eyes.
They
we
had the
actually
same-
haven't talked about
They
this
had
yet.
the same
Yeah.
panic chord that you always did. I heard
Yeah.
the ding, ding. I was like, I knew it.
Oh, yeah.
It's
Where do you
just-
think it came from?
Wow, that's
Where do
a
you think it
compliment
came
right
from?
there, huh?
I mean, you know.
But it was
We
very
just pulled that one out of our ass.
You know what I like? I didn't invent the panic chord.
Just saying. Fuck you, pay me. Where's my
I
royalties?
wish.
I know.
Yeah. But no,
it was really good.
So I listened. I liked it, but I see what you mean about the lyrics.
The
though.
the excessively Jesus-y lyric. That is the thing is like, you know, a good point was how do you? It's crazy that the guy who wrote Planet Shit is also this guy now.
Yeah.
Like I don't want to. It's like you either turn into the villain or what, whatever. What's that?
You're the die hero.
Yeah,
You see yourself become
whatever
the
the fuck.
villain.
Yeah. So you're either you either stay the best lyricist in heavy music that's ever been, or you
become
just
Jesus Christ
you just
Superstar.
write a bunch of like really weird born again Christian lyrics. It's
Yeah.
like fuck. That's
Like I said, but
that's too
musically
bad.
though, I thought it was great. Like musically,
Yeah.
Charlie and Nikki did a great job.
Yeah.
I think that they
solid,
really, yeah,
definitely solid, yeah.
solid record. I liked
feel
it.
I feel bad for Charlie.
I do, me too.
Because not only, I mean, even before that, he was really like, I feel like the ETID fan base was like not nice. Nobody was nice.
No,
to Charlie.
there was nothing
also
nice
not
about
realizing
the whole
that he
thing.
was in that group too.
Yeah,
I don't think
right.
he is anymore. So he saw it all. I think.
Yeah.
And I would hate to be in his shoes for that.
Yeah, no, that was tough. But you
know.
know what though? But that was like.
But he also took it. He took it in stride too, because he's a pro.
I mean, he's a working dude
Well,
too. He
yeah.
gets it.
I'll see him next week or next weekend, so I'll let you know how it goes.
The fuck are you talking?
No,
about?
you're thinking of Better Lovers.
But damn, I keep
Yeah,
fucking
you're
doing
You're
that.
seeing
I'm
bu-
so
you're
sorry.
seeing Butter Lovers.
Butter Lovers. I keep
You're
flip-flopping
getting
them.
the worst one.
Yeah.
Huh.
Tell me no.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
oh,
Yes.
yes,
you're
fight that
high.
one out. I
No,
just
we've
do
always said this.
Brother, you are smoking top shelf penis. You
Fine,
think that's the fucking
fine. I'll
truth.
take it. Dude,
Holy
listen.
shit.
Musically, Many Eyes is so much better.
You're crazy.
so much better.
You're
Actually, I don't know.
I think the songs are written better.
high as fuck on
Don't
good,
get me wrong.
good crack.
I like Better
You're
Lovers.
getting good. You're not even, you're
So,
not smoking
okay,
shitty crack.
so here-
You're smoking exceptional
Top
crack.
shelf shit,
So,
dude.
hold on.
Yes,
So-
I'm getting my shit
I
from
think
Trump,
next
dude.
time,
Crazy.
I think next time we should do some homework. We should listen to both of them back to back.
Yeah.
Come back with some notes.
I've done it.
Yeah, I do it all
I've
the
done
time. I do it all the time.
You should do it.
I'm just saying.
And that's not to say that I dislike one, because I don't.
No, I don't either.
You know?
No, here's the thing. I like them both, and I
Yeah.
get the purpose of them both.
Yeah.
You can definitely see which one is Keith's and which one is Jordan's.
That-
Like, you
that-
can
that I
definitely
can
see
hear.
it.
I agree with that.
And you can hear it.
I
which
just
is
want to
fine.
hear when Andy's band
I also want that.
starts dropping stuff. When Atomic Rule comes out, then I get 3 Christmases.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
Because he was, I mean, that's the thing is like that when you really like listen to kind of what is missing, like, Andy was the swing and
Yeah,
the,
he was
and
the
the-
groove.
he was the
and the,
groove,
and the
yeah.
sludge of it. And he said I was like,
Butcher.
he was doing one of those fucking I can't remember
Man.
the name of the app, but he was like, it's like an auction thing where he was just like selling off. Like,
Oh, yeah.
I missed all the ETID stuff, and he was just like selling like wrestling stuff at that point.
Yeah.
But he did mention somebody brought up the band, and we didn't know the name of it yet, but he said it was all in crowbar tuning.
Ooh.
So like the low A thing,
Yeah, the low
like
A,
like octave things. Like okay,
Like what we do.
yeah.
Oh, sick.
So he's like, okay,
Yes,
yeah,
yes,
like, yeah,
yeah.
it's the new band's all in crowbar tuning. Like, oh,
Cool.
oh, great.
Very interesting.
Very
Cool.
cool.
You know what?
If
I
anything,
can't
I've been
wait.
listening to a lot of Crowbar lately. So,
But
Yeah.
that's the,
sorry,
but
yeah.
you know what though? But that's the thing though. I think that's why I like Many Eyes better. I feel like Charlie and Andy are very similar writing wise.
Yeah,
Because obviously, Charlie's doing the shit with Joster and everything, so like he kind of has a bit of that groove to it, while
Yeah.
still having that older metal type of sound.
yeah,
Yeah.
And I think that Andy kind of fits in that same bracket for this. I mean, I'm obviously not the most versed ETID person, but for what I've heard, that's how I feel about it. And so when you take that away and it's just Jordan banging out cool mosh riffs,
yep.
it loses its luster after a while. The riffs are sick. They hit hard. I can see why you'd want to punch a baby for them. I get it. But it's like, all right, a whole record of that.
I think
Give me
you
some
not being a
variety.
Greg fan is coloring it.
Greg,
Yeah,
Greg
Greg.
also hurts
Greg,
it. Yeah.
yeah.
See, that's the thing is like
I know
obviously
you love
everyone
him.
knows
I
this.
know you love
I'm a
him.
huge Dillinger fan,
Yeah.
so I'm a fan. I just think it works.
It does. It
Yeah.
does work. I won't say that they got like the wrong guy.
Yeah.
It does work. I just don't love that style of vocal.
Sure.
It's just not.
Yeah.
It's not particularly
Yeah,
for me. It's the
that's-
same thing with fucking Brian Garris. You know what I mean? Like
Right,
it's all
right,
that
right.
like pterodactyl shit.
Bird
Yeah.
like a little bit.
Like birdie shit. I
Yeah.
don't.
I'm into it.
I don't naturally love it, but his deliveries and the way that he does it makes sense for the record. So it's like I get what they're going for. I hear it.
Yeah.
But that's why I like Many Eyes better. I think Keith is just a better vocalist. Even if his lyrics are a little Jesus Christ Superstar, you know what I mean? Like
I think he's unfortunately lost the plot lyrically.
Yeah, but you know what? His delivery was
which
so
is
good.
unfortunate, but he did sound good.
Yeah,
to be fair.
I'll allow it. He did.
I'll allow it.
I'll
I'll
allow
allow
it. His delivery was great. He sounded
Yeah.
awesome. Like he didn't sound like he was struggling. Like he sounded like he was just doing Keith shit.
Yeah,
and
I'm just happy
it's great.
everybody's working. I'm happy nobody
agree
like
with-
fell
I'm
off.
happy they're all
nobody
doing
fell off
something.
the earth. It's
Yeah.
like
I'm happy
you know,
I got to watch Matt Hardy in the
good.
ring with Andy. That was cool.
Yes, as a wrestling fan, the Butcher.
Yeah,
Mr.
it was a cool
Butcher.
match.
Oh yeah, shout out Andy.
Yeah, one of the only times I've gone to. I think it was the only time that I've gone to AEW. No, second time. They
I have. Yep.
they not as fun as WWE events.
Yeah, there's December, right?
November,
November is it in Providence or Boston?
Providence. I'm waiting for
SmackDown.
No, it's wait.
I think it's SmackDown.
Wait, WWE or AEW?
WWE.
Oh,
WWE.
December.
That's
December
December.
at TD Garden. Yeah.
AEW is November.
Yes.
Jesus. Okay.
Dude, you know I've been wicked jammed on like this past couple of days. Is I'm just going back on Andrew WK, man.
Yeah.
That's so fun.
And I don't even necessarily know where it happened, but Julia's been bumping a bunch of I Get Wet, and she's like a
When it's
like
time
a,
to party, we'll
like
party
a
hard.
newfound like WK head.
Oh, dude, it's he's so fun.
And so now we've just been like listening to it a bunch. I'm like, fuck, man, this shit is so good.
I missed the window. I wish I like
This
enjoyed
shit
him
is so
more.
good.
before.
Yeah.
We'll have to. We'll maybe throw it up on the screen here. But we were my old job. We were his like long time like PR firm.
Yeah.
Like his whole career pretty much. So he he was around. There's some. Maybe we'll throw it up. There's some pictures. He like came to the Christmas parties. Like
Yeah.
I got a bunch of.
He hung around.
Yeah, I got a few photos hanging out with Andrew. He's a kook. He's a fucking weirdo.
He seems like he would be.
I think we-
but in
it's
the best
not
way.
it's not an act.
No.
no, yeah. Well, I think we said early on the band.
But he's
Or
a
with
sweetheart.
us,
He's a,
yeah.
he's
Oh, we'd
really,
love to
he's-
play with him.
Yeah,
He's such a nice guy.
not just that. We would cover Party Hard. I think that got brought up.
Yeah.
I would love
did.
to play. That's
Or,
an easy song. It's
or-
so
or-
I think
easy.
She Is Beautiful was the other one
She's
we tossed
beautiful.
Oh, that's going to.
Ready to Die.
Ready to Die is going to.
Ready
That's a
to
good
Die
one.
was the one that we originally talked
the
about, but
bot,
we,
yeah.
we fought it. We pushed against it because of the keyboard stuff
Or-
in that one. Like it's
or-
like really heavy
Yeah,
keyboard stuff.
or It's Time to Party.
Oh, it's time.
Yeah, that was the other one.
That's a good one too. I mean, they're fucking dude.
They're all good.
That fucking
The whole
record
record's
is
so good.
awesome, and I mean, his other stuff is cool too.
Yeah.
But that record is so good, and you know, the thing is like that we were talking about this off mic is that the death metal cred
Yeah.
that
Yes.
he's got is crazy because it's if you don't know, that first record. And even up until the end, you know, he had members of Obituary in his live band,
Hilarious.
which is so fucking weird.
that's so funny.
Got the fucking creds right there. That's
But
for
we
sure.
were watching we were watching some like live footage of like a little more recently, kind of a little more shortly before he kind of like went off the grid, was he played a couple of songs at like a Bethesda like expo,
Oh yeah.
like some kind of gaming expo or whatever. So
Okay.
he's got this like 3 guitar lineup, like full on, and he's
Yeah.
doing like Ready to Die at this thing, and just they're peppering in these like crowd shots of these like seated people that are just like this lady that's looking like, what the fuck is this shit?
So I think the other
Whoa.
thing, the
Which
other
is
thing,
that is the effect.
That's
that it
fair,
should
yeah.
have.
you know what it is though. You do probably need 3 guitars in order to get that true.
No, not really.
It's not that
Not
there's
really.
it's not that there's that many parts happening.
But just
He just wanted a
yes,
wall of sound.
so the answer
yeah.
is yes. It actually should be that many. It should be more. There should be 5 guitars because there is just such a massiveness to it, and on
Yeah.
record too. That's like you know it's
Oh, you can hear on the record
like
too. It's
sonically
massive.
that's a
Holy
crazy
shit.
good sounding record, which
Yeah.
is fucking awesome. But there should be as many guitars as you can fit on that fucking stage, and everyone should play a
That's
full
good
stack.
gimmick.
Like the Big Four when they did fucking Am I Evil?
Yeah, just put
Yeah, everybody but Tom and
get
Gary
as
and
many
Jeff.
guitar
Yeah,
players
pretty
as will
much.
fit.
Yeah.
That's not a bad idea.
Put them all on full stacks.
Yeah.
It should be that loud.
Yeah. Well, I've always wanted to do something
That
like
would
that
be
with like
fun.
local bands.
That would be
I've always
fun.
wanted to do something like that.
Yeah.
And my
That's a fun
here's the
song
thing.
too. Yeah, we gotta think about that.
Here's my idea, right? I've had this idea for years. I've never found the right band to do it. I've always wanted to do the full like double band, like single drummer, like double band thing with The Boys Are Back in Town.
Ooh.
I've always wanted to do that because there's so many cool guitar parts and like guitar harmonies, and a lot of them are triple layered with a rhythm track. So bam, there's your 4 guitar players.
Shit.
Like I've always wanted to do that. I
That's a
thought that'd
good
be
one.
really fun.
I think I know.
But
I
I've
think
just-
I know who we can get.
Oh,
I think I know.
I think
too.
I know who
yeah,
to
if we can
call.
get them out of the fucking house, Mike.
Yep.
That would be fun.
That would rock.
I've always wanted to do that song. It was like, you know, those are the big ones. It was like The Boys
That's
Are
a
Back
good
in
one,
Town
too.
because Atreyu did that with they did like a cover record. It was like them, Bless the Fall, Chiodos, I think, and like it was a cover each, and then the last song was all of them doing Boys Are Back in Town. It's like, oh, this is fucking cool. But they never did it live. And then Metallica did the Am I Evil thing.
Yeah.
My Chem did Under Pressure with the Used. Green
that's
Day
fun.
and U2 did
Okay.
Saints Are Coming. Like there was a lot of things back at this point that had that. I'm like, oh, that'd be so cool.
I still need to hack out the 867-5309 idea. And this is I had this idea a while ago. It was like thinking about just things in that song. I was thinking like, wait a minute. This could translate weirdly well. Maybe I need a little time on this, and I gotta like actually sit down and do it.
Can we just like make 8675309 the riff? Like, does it riff?
That's a fun riff.
There's- like, can we make it riff? Like, does that? I showed you those guys, right? On
Yeah,
TikTok.
the barcode-
the
yeah, the
barcode
barcode guys, yeah.
Genius.
Oh yeah.
You know what though? But that's like you could, because the chorus for them Bones is 8, 7, 10, 9. Yeah, you could do that. That's a great chorus.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, listen, I'm
That would
just saying, man.
Yeah.
does
It's a walk down.
yeah.
does it riff?
Yes.
Does it riff?
That
but
is a good idea.
but
That is a good
the
idea.
Boys Are Back in Town, I think would be so fun. But dude, seeing Andrew WK to bring it back, like seeing
Yeah,
Andrew
yeah,
WK
yeah,
at
yeah,
Warped Tour was so fun.
So fun.
The guy just has like a gleam in his eye about
Loves what he
what
does.
he's doing. He loves it. He enjoys it so much. Like I was like completely like immersed in what he was doing. And I was with like Tay and Karina and Caruso and you know
The man loves to party.
The man loves to party.
My big like fun rock like stick in the mud people. And I'm just sitting there like, oh, this is so fucking cool. And they're just like, yeah, it's fine. The fuck do
What
you
do
mean
you
it's
mean?
fine?
It's Andrew WK.
What do you mean it's fine? This is a blast.
I think that's why he gets like, and I think that the obituary thing is we were talking about this is like it's interesting that he gets like, kind of a metal pass in a
does.
way. It's
He
like
does.
it's kind of the Meatloaf effect where it's just like why
why are you
it can't
here?
just
But it's fine.
It can't just be the artwork.
Yeah.
Right, like what is it about this? And it's because it is strange to the point that you could see like, you know, the average Hesher being like, "Fuck this," right?
Right.
Yeah.
But I think it's the and I mean
all
I'm,
major.
I'm sure
It's a whole- it's all major chorus.
I'm,
Yeah,
sure,
yeah.
I'm sure it's a little bit the obituary connection. I'm
There's
sure that's
very
got a lot
little
to do
metal
with it.
about it.
Yeah,
But
really.
beyond there being guitars.
well,
Right,
It's
yeah.
it's party metal.
Yeah,
But more
And not even metal, it's just party rock.
yeah.
Okay.
It's just rock, man. It's
Oh, those are so. It just how it's produced
I wouldn't
is
say
so
that there's anything
fucking
really
big,
like metal
yeah.
about that.
Yeah.
I
Other
mean,
than maybe
the fucking guy
the
is
guitar tones, I would say.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
are metallic.
Yes.
for sure.
Yes.
But,
But-
you know,
but
you got the
not,
guy
you know.
fucking standing at the piano doing like Jerry fucking Lewis shit.
It is.
Yeah, it's very Jerry Lewis-y, like his
Yeah.
live performance, and it's like it's a
yeah.
good mix of like a current frontman with Jerry Lewis and Little Richard.
on 50 pounds of caffeine.
Yeah,
Hell yeah,
like
brother.
you can see it again. Like he's having a blast doing what he does, but it's infectious. It really is.
Yeah.
but
Oh, absolutely,
it's
yeah.
goofy as fuck.
Yeah.
I mean,
very
we
funny.
would fit right in. That's for damn sure.
Yeah.
Oh
he
yeah,
rocks.
that would be
He rocks.
that'd be a great band for us for us to play with, 100%.
Yeah. So all right. So we're at about an hour here, kids.
Yeah,
What do we want to? Any closing thoughts? Parting shots?
Linkin Park should go back to the drawing board. The new Many Eyes record is cool. The Disney Punk record was pretty cool.
I knew Whiskey had to throw that.
That was fun, honestly.
I just don't think I like music that much anymore.
I don't think you do either. That's why I think you and Brett are the same, because Brett doesn't either.
I'm starting to feel like that.
You and Brad become more and more similar each day.
That's true.
That's not good.
You're gonna die holding hands. Yeah, go listen to the Disney Punk record. It was actually pretty fun. I liked it.
Don't die ever, James Hetfield, because that just got me really scared to think about.
Well, his lifestyle determines his death style, you know.
Dick, cock. Thank you. Party Hard's on. That's a great song. I'm watching it through your TV right now. I'm very
Hell
excited
yeah.
to see it.
Rock.
Rock.
Is it the? Oh yeah, there it is.
It
Yep, yeah.
is.
It's
but
the.
they have 3 guitars. Like,
yeah.
It just. I'm,
yeah,
There it is.
That's the classic video.
That's the
right
actual
there.
video.
I'm
for it,
gonna
isn't
fight
it?
for that. There's a
God,
cover
you
band.
know.
Maybe I'll be an Andrew WK cover.
Oh,
I thought you meant
yeah.
3 guitars for us. I'm gonna be like,
No,
absolutely
fuck no.
fucking
No,
not.
no, no.
There's already too much.
No, there's already too much going
There's
on.
too many
That's-
cooks in the fucking kitchen.
Crazy.
But
if you
there's
think that.
my cover band.
So the
down.
so the show
Write that
lineup
down.
would be Linkin Park, Avenged, System, Random 90s, and Andrew WK.
I will fucking pay for money.
I'm
for
cool with that.
I will actually pay. That's a hell of a mix bill.
I'm cool with that.
I'm cool with that.
I would go to that.
I'd be into that. That would check a lot of boxes.
It would.
I mean, depending on what you did with the '90s shit, I guess it'd check a lot of boxes.
Soundgarden,
I'd buy that.
which I'm all fucking
Oh,
for. Fuck yeah.
Oh, brother. I mean, that's the thing is I've done it before.
Yeah.
I don't know that I could. Those are hard songs to sing
Even
on a,
just the
on a
riffs.
on a good day. And the last time I was doing that, I was 10 years younger. And
Dude, I fucking
there's a lot of beer between now and then. So
dude.
yeah.
So doing the Avenged one, I gotta do the Rev vocals again.
yeah.
I haven't done those since about 10 years ago. Like, oh shit, I gotta find that in my fucking vocal cords again. It's been a long time since I hit that nerve. Ugh.
Jesus.
It's in there, but dear God, that's
Yeah.
the Afterlife vocals are hard, man.
So yeah. So I guess band wise, there's not much to plug right now. We just played a gig that was fun. I don't know if we're gonna do anything else this year. We might not.
We'll announce
Andrew's
it when we
having
do.
another kid, and like
Yes, congratulations.
right about the end of this sentence.
You know what's funny? It could
yes,
actually.
so-
You know what's funny?
I was going to say that at the end. But
I got a text message from Tay saying she got what feels like lower back period cramps, which is
that the next-
it could be a sign.
Okay.
So it could literally
you might
be.
it might
after
be
this-
later on
so
today.
at this wedding
Yeah.
tomorrow I'm going to be at, you could be like, hey, this
It's
could
happening.
happen.
Well,
Yeah.
let's put it this way.
Shit.
We'll talk about it after. But
Oh my God, Lily's birthday party on Saturday.
You're gonna get drunk as fuck.
Dude, I won't be showing up.
I'm going to be at Ice Nine Kills with
plastered.
Paul. If Tay doesn't pop, I'm going to Ice Nine Kills.
That's right, yeah.
So being said, there's lots behind the scenes that we're gonna kind of hammer away at. I don't know if we've talked about this on the podcast, but
don't
we
think we have.
do have another record written.
Yes.
Yeah,
So
I'd say we're like
we're-
80%.
Yeah,
more
we're
than
in,
that. We're close.
we're mostly demoed and good to go. So we're solidly in pre-production.
Oh, 100%.
at this
Oh,
point.
100%
So
we are.
I'm building my studio right now. It's just
Songs are fun.
Just out of frame. There's a lot of bullshit.
Yeah, yes.
Yeah,
There's
you
about
learn the songs?
9 inches of plaster dust on fucking everything. Just to your to your left.
I mean,
there,
we got a lot of cool shit that we have going on with the record behind the scenes. So we're gonna be busy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You might
Just
not see our faces,
Yeah.
but we're
just
gonna be
because
busy.
just because we're quiet, Well, I'll be going to local shows.
Yeah.
We'll
We'll see you around. We'll see you around.
And we'll be hyping us
Like I
up.
say, I got the cover thing in October, so I mean, I'll be
Well,
making
you're gonna be doing
a
another
baby appearance.
Baby. Yeah. So
I'll be making a baby appearance.
Okay.
But we'll probably. I mean, I assume we're gonna still film some episodes.
Yeah,
and
we'll,
stuff.
we'll do,
Sure. Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
we'll do pods where it's applicable and
Yeah.
be working on this and that and just
We'll
just
get some
trying to
guests
like
back in here.
we're not
yeah,
a one album band.
kinda
Damn
get it
We're
going.
not a one
Yeah,
album band.
We're
no,
not.
no,
We're
no,
technically
no,
a two
no,
album
no.
band.
Yeah.
Technically, we are now. Well, until it's
No,
released.
Look the Part counts.
EP. We're not
Look
doing
the
this.
Part
I don't- I'm
counts.
not
It's
doing
a second. It's the first record. It counts.
Well, nonetheless, this next bunch of stuff, and if I may say, I'm fucking jammed up on this new shit.
Yeah.
It's fucking
it's awesome.
super cool. A lot of it was done in pretty quick succession.
Mm-hmm.
So
We're really locked in on the writing.
yeah, really pulled the dump valve on tunes this time.
We did.
It feels like it did when we wrote filmed.
Yeah,
Like it feels real good.
it feels more efficient.
Well,
It feels more efficient. That's the
Yeah,
best
yeah.
word, efficient.
That's
It
for
does,
sure.
yeah.
And the tunes definitely feel a little more. It's cool because it feels like pretty focused, in a way that is a little. It's definitely different than filmed. Where it's a logical progression, but it is different. We'll and
You just have to wait and see.
I don't want to. I
Yeah.
don't want to.
Don't give away too much now.
Give away too much. Show you too much of the sausage. Just
All
yet,
I know
but
is we're gonna need artwork soon. So if you do artwork, let us know.
I don't think I want to do.
We're not doing the crocodile again.
I don't think I want to do Procreate. I thought fuck
The
you, that was
crocodile's
cool.
not making it.
I'm gonna sneak it in.
He will. We'll find in the chorus like, God damn it, he got in there. Son of a
Sneak it in
bitch.
there. You'll know.
If you sneak it in good enough, I won't say anything. Let's put it that way.
Yeah. All right. Well, we'll see you fucking when we see you, kids.
See you when we see
Little
ya.
kitties.
Bye.
Why am I here? Well, what are we doing?
Why are we all here?
Yeah,
That's the magical
you said the show was over, and now I'm answering questions. So shoot, give me a question, any question.
How do you feel about your fantasy football team this year?
Well, I think it's going pretty bad. I'm 1-1 in one league, and I'm 2-0-2 in the other league, and I basically had the second highest points in both of my leagues last week, and I was going against in both of my leagues the person with the most points. So that's very frustrating for me. Yeah. We don't have any shows coming up, but you should probably buy some merch. Plenty of merch to go around, plenty of merch to buy. Big cartel, just like he said. So, I think that's why I'm here, right? It's merch. Yeah, we're trying to push. We were trying to get. Listen, if you buy this merch, we can buy new merch, and we can do like something. Maybe we'll do a fan request thing where you can have an idea you had for a T-shirt on a T-shirt for the Mighty Fall, and it'll be great. So
Buy our shit.
buy our shit.